guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a favorites video. It's been the hottest of minutes since I've done a favorites video, but I do have some favorites to share with you that I have been accumulating for the last couple of months here. So I thought I would film one. I have been, I know, a little bit absent from this channel, but my vlog channel has been straight poppin'. So if you don't follow that, you should if you're wondering what I'm up to. Currently I've been posting daily vlogs, but I'm sure I'll do it, you know, at least a few times a week. But you can follow that channel if you want. It's Rae Vargas, and I will link it down below. But favorites videos are always so long, so let's just jump right into it. It's November, y'all. It's November! The greatest month of the year. I know you guys think I'm yelling at you all the time, but really it's just my excitement. I'm excited. I like to get loud when I'm excited. So I love November, and I was thinking of something so cute. So someone, Amy, sent, Amy from Iowa, I believe, she sent Nala a birthday card that she made herself, and it was just the cutest thing ever. And I know Nala's gonna be super hyped when she gets home from school today when she sees it, because she just loves cards, and she loves birthday cards, and she loves crafty stuff. So if you guys wanna send Nala a birthday card to my P.O. box, that would be super cute. And I will make sure she sends you something back, because she loves making cards and stuff, and I'm sure she would be more than happy to make cards for every person in the world. So if you want to do that, I'll leave my P.O. box down below. Her birthday is November 14th, so you know, just in the next week or so, if you feel like it, feel free. Okay, so let's jump right into it then. I'll just start with makeup. So Gerard came out with some new colors. They're always coming out with new colors, and they sent me some. I'm so mad because I went to my P.O. box today. That's how I got the birthday card, and they had sent me the new these new ones that I was so excited to try out, and UPS lost my package. So really, UPS, you lost it, or you opened it, you saw how great they were, and you stole it. I don't know. But they sent me these ones a little bit earlier in the month, and they're so pretty. They sent me a bunch, but these are my faves. So the nude one is called Madison Avenue, and these are their Hydra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. They're liquid lipsticks, do not dry. It's not sponsored or anything. They're not drying at all. They stay forever. I mean, there's no crustiness, no funkiness, no nothing. Like, I love them. I do use a liner when I put them on, and then I put it on top, and I mean, if I'm trying to be really extra, I'll reapply like hours later, but typically it'll take me through the day, and it has like an even fade. It doesn't just fade on the inside and not the outside. I notice it has a very even fade, so throughout the day, if it does fade slightly, it's not in a crazy way. I don't have like Jola lips by the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So the darker color is called Wind Down, and they're just so pretty. Like, they're so pretty. I love them so much. So if you've never tried them out, you should. I'll look for a coupon code and I'll put it down below, because they're always on sale. They always have coupons and everything. So I'm a big fan of those. And then I wanted to mention this because, so this is the MAC Studio Fix Concealer. And I use this all the time. I use it for my blemishes. Like right now I have one right on the tip of my nose. Like I probably should have reapplied beforehand, like before I filmed. But I have this like, I mean, straight Rudolph nose. Like, it's November 1st. It's time for the holidays. I got you. My skin was trying to be festive. So I normally use that. And then I was at the store the other day with Ashley. Actually, we vlogged it. And she was like, oh, you should try this one, because this one's bomb, right? So it's the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and I noticed they are very similar in consistency. The consistency is very similar. So this one is like 20 bucks, maybe 22, something like that. And they seem to be about the same size. Like the two pots are about the same size. This one is, I would say, a little bit creamier, and the MAC one's a little bit thicker. But I noticed that, like, I just kind of interchange and I use them throughout the week, and it's a really great concealer for a fraction of the price. I want to say it was $5. I think it was $5. So it is a full coverage concealer, and I got mine in the color Porcelain, but I really have been loving it for like blemishes, and also underneath my eyes and around my nose. Like, they just tend to get red or brown, dark blue, whatever. So I have been really loving this as an alternative to the MAC one, because MAC is kind of far from here. I hate going to the one inside of like department stores, and I just don't like paying $25 for concealer if I can pay $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's save some money. Santa Claus does not provide his own toys at this house, so I gotta like give him a little loan ski every year. Next up, I don't think I mentioned this because I didn't have it last time, Or did I? I don't know, but it's worth mentioning again because I'm obsessed with it. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm sure people have mentioned it. If I might have mentioned it myself. The colors are beautiful. I hit pan on multiple colors. My only complaint is that the fallout is real. I hit pan fast. I have not had this that long and I hit pan fast, so fast. I am a little heavy-handed when I do my shadows and stuff, but yet and still, like, I'm always heavy-handed and I have been heavy-handed since I started doing my makeup. So my other palettes, like, none of them ever hit pan this fast. So this is just a very sort of flaky, but the color payoff is like amazing. So I don't know, it kind of, the trade-off is fine. And I actually really like the little brush that it comes with too. So I use that when I'm in a pinch, when I'm traveling and I like forget something. But the colors are really nice. They're really rich, very warm colors. I tend to stay towards like warm colors. So if you're into cooler colors, this is probably not the one for you. I did check out the new palette by Anastasia last time I was at Sephora, and that one has far more cool colors. So if you're interested in that, because the actual shadows themselves are marvelous, that other palette though, those colors were just not gonna work for my skin tone. So if you're, you know, cooler colored, try that one. If you're into warmer colors, I would try this one because it is really, it's an amazing palette and I've been traveling with it nonstop. And you gotta be a good palette for me to travel with you because I leave the rest of them at home and I rely on you solely to take me through the whole weekend. So it's a big deal. And this one is kind of an oldie and I feel like I've mentioned it before, but I've kind of come back to it and started using it again because I was using that, I think, L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. But I came back to this because I just really like the coverage and I don't like to be so glowy in the fall. So I'm wearing this today, and this is the actual color that I'm wearing today. I do have quite a few options, but this is the CoverGirl TruBlend Liquid Makeup. I would say it has like a medium, I would say a medium coverage. I don't feel like it's super full coverage. Like I've definitely had some thicker foundations. And I'm currently wearing the color Natural Ivory, so I3. I love it. I love that it's drugstore. I love that it's like $8. I need to go pick up another one though. Plus I always have it laying down because I lay it down in my drawer and like the, you know, all the stuff is on the bottom. It's just a pain. So I need to go buy a new one, but I'm really loving it. I love the application. It stays all day. It's really great. And then another thing that I picked up in the makeup world here, this is a complete like YouTube made me buy it kind of item, and this is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I have had my eye on this for a very long time and I don't know why I didn't buy it, but I didn't. And this is in the color Translucent, so it's a loose setting powder. And there's, I mean, it's a loose setting powder. But it's so amazing. The first time that I used it, I put it underneath my eyes because I did always kind of have a problem with creasing and stuff like that. And my under eyes, just my eye area in general, tends to be a little bit dry. So I tried it out and I just didn't think anything of it. And I like went out and I had a full day. I vlogged this day and I even talked about the setting powder. And I came home and it was like so late at night and I had had makeup on all day and I looked at myself and I was like, bro, like my under eyes are still bright. They're still popping. They look so good. Nothing had creased. It was like, it was amazing. I mean, it's rare that you put on a product and you're like, wow. Normally you're just trying to convince yourself like, yeah, that was a good idea to spend $25 on that. Like, I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was between 20 and 30. And I think I ordered it from Ulta or Sephora because I could not ever find it in store. Actually, I'm so mad because I ended up finding this really amazing highlighter. I was looking for Laura Mercier and the girl also was like, oh yeah, it's back there. And I was like, no, that's Laura Geller, but okay. So I ended up going back there and looking at Laura Geller stuff and I found this amazing highlighting stick. And that same day I had Nala and we had like little girls day. So I bought her all this stuff from Ulta, like little face masks and nail polish and stuff. And we did the whole thing, but I let her carry the bag. And that highlighting stick that I paid 25 bucks for never made it home. So I don't know where it is. It's in the Ulta parking lot somewhere. But it was a really amazing stick when I swatched it. But that's the story of how I basically paid $50 to get this in my hands. So yeah, it's really amazing. It's worth a shot if you want to give any product a shot, like, and you have a problem with creasing. It works for baking and stuff too, but it's an amazing, amazing product. I would highly recommend. I feel like I need to buy it for people and like show, like, look at this golden nugget I found. So I think for makeup, that's the end of it. So now let's talk about kind of my skincare stuff. So I don't think I mentioned this, but Lancome had sent me this like a PR package a long time ago, and it was just so many like eye products, and I was like, oh, okay. So I don't tend to vary, I don't stray from what I use on my eyes too much as far as liners and stuff go. So I saw this and I didn't think much of it, and then one day I ran out of my makeup wipes, and so I was like, let me bust this out. So this is the Lancome Bifacile, I'm not sure. The double action eye makeup remover. So you shake it up, and then I take like a cotton round and I stick it on there. I just put a little bit on there. And then I take my eye makeup off with it, and it's so amazing. Again, I actually live showed this in a vlog, me removing my makeup with it. It's so easy. I don't like stress my skin doing it. It takes everything off. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing eye makeup remover. I mean, I guess you could do your whole face, but I wouldn't because it probably is in the $20, $30 range. But it's so, so, so amazing. I'm definitely gonna be purchasing this once I run out. And it has lasted me a fair amount of time because I've been using it for a couple of months now. Another thing that I picked up recently is this Honest Beauty Refreshingly Clean Gel Cleanser. So you guys know that I bought a Clarisonic in the summertime, and I started using it and I really liked it, and then all of a sudden, you know, I got the normal breakouts. And then you guys are like, oh, change the brush head, even though it wasn't that old, but I was like, okay, I'll change the brush head. So then I changed it, and then that brush did the worst things to me. I think it was the pore one. It was awful. So then I went to Ulta and I bought 2 more like sensitive, extra sensitive heads, and I still had a huge problem with getting breakouts everywhere, places I had never had them before. And then people are like, well, maybe it's the cleanser. So I changed the cleanser, and then I changed the cleanser again, and then I changed the cleanser again. And then finally I landed on this cleanser, and the Clarisonic is still, it's just not working for me. I mean, I keep trying to use it because I spent 200 bucks on it, and then with the heads, I've, you know, who knows how deep I am now financially into this Clarisonic. But I did manage to like find a cleanser along the way that I do enjoy using. I just use my hands. But this was only like $8, I think, and it's from Ulta. It's just kind of like your basic gel cleanser, but it's just a really light, I just enjoy it. I like how clean it makes me feel after I'm done using it, and it was fairly inexpensive, so I'm down. And then what else do I have for my face? Oh, let me show you this real quick. So this is the Graceful Strut Body Polish. This is a scrub, basically, like an exfoliating scrub. And this is from the European Wax Center. I use it after I get waxed. I get waxed every month, and for the first, I always use this actually, but for the first few days I do have like a whole routine with serums and body polishes and like just everything to make sure I don't get a bunch of ingrown hairs, because I wax a whole lot of my body, and your skin can definitely get a little irritated if you don't really take care of it, especially right after a wax. So this smells freaking amazing. The European Wax Center is always changing their products. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I'm like, these are amazing. Like, it smells like a delicious man. Like, it smells like that guy that, like, you know, he walked by you and you, I just want to like follow this scent. If this scent walked into a room, that scent would have to go home with me. Like, it smells so good. I love it so much. I really love masculine scents. I don't necessarily want to wear them, but you know, if they're near me, I wouldn't mind it. So this is super good. I'm almost out of it, but this is the blue one. So there's a few different colors, I think 4 different colors, but you know, you can walk into the European Wax Center and pick one up, or you can probably order it online, I imagine, but it's so, 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 so good. I love it, and it's a really great exfoliator. So I use it on the, you know, vagine area, and then my underarms, and then I have a different one for my face, a different scrub for like my my eyebrow and my lip, which I get both of them waxed. So another thing that I have been using after I wash my face and stuff and scrub up is the Take a Deep Breath, I think it's an oxygen cleanse, yeah, oil-free oxygenating gel cream. I've shown this a long time ago, but it was a different packaging. I don't know that they changed the formula. It does smell a little bit different, so I'm thinking they did, but it used to have like a black lid, I believe, and then the writing was like teal. I've been using it for years. I still love it. It's like got this light minty color to it. I use this after I cleanse my face pretty much every single day. I do alternate what I put around my eyes and maybe like in little wrinkly areas on my face. But I'm a huge fan of this. It's called Take a Deep Breath. and it's just a really good moisturizer. I've liked it because it's not sensitive, it's so gentle, because my skin is very sensitive. So I'm a huge fan of this. I do think it's between like the $30 and $40 range, but it does last me months. So I don't mind. I usually only have to buy like 2 every year, so not so bad. And I got my mom using it too. Another thing that I picked up recently, where was I don't remember. Where was there a sugar store? I don't remember, but oh, no, it wasn't at the sugar store, it was at Sephora. So I picked this up from Sephora, and this is the Sugar Lip Polish by Fresh, and it says it gently exfoliates and conditions. So I used to get these from Lush all the time, but then they would like spill and the oil would come out, and I don't know, it's probably because I kept it in my purse because my kids love to put it on because it tasted like bubble gum, and those you could eat. This one you can't. It looks like I haven't even used it. So it is a little bit pricey. I think this was around 20 bucks, but it's like this, it's just like this lip exfoliator, and the thing that I really like about it is you can feel that it has some kind of oil or something in it. So I use it after I like wash my face. I will take just a little bit and I'll just scrub the crap out of my lips, and then I wash my lips off, and they're still super soft. I never go to sleep. I never ever ever go to sleep without putting something on my lips. Usually I do Vaseline lip therapy because that is super hydrating. But that's what prevents my lips from ever cracking or getting any sort of like crusty or anything like that. And this has been a great addition for when I do, like sometimes I go to town and I forget my lip therapy, or sometimes the kids grab it and they like, you know, use it and then I can't find it. And that 1 or 2 days like where I don't use it, it makes a difference to me. So I've been loving this lip polish. It is a great addition to my lip routine. And then I'm gonna re-mention, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I picked up the Josie Maren Argan Oil, and everyone had mentioned it or whatever, and I picked up the little one, which I still think was like probably 15 bucks or whatever. And I started using it with the Clarisonic, and so I thought that this is what was breaking me out, and it turns out it was the Clarisonic that was breaking me out. So I have started using it again, but I'm still like a little cautious. I don't necessarily want to put it on my face, but I've been using it on my hands and on my feet like right before I go to bed. If I put it on my feet, then I put socks on so I don't get oil stains on my sheets. But if I put it on my hands, I just rub until my very dry hands absorb it. And I've been really enjoying it. You probably don't need this particular brand of argan oil, but any kind of beauty oil, it's really good, especially when in the drier months like in the fall and the winter. I also have the Best Damn Beauty Oil, the Nicole Guerrero one. I use that sometimes on my ends, and sometimes right when I wash my hair, it's too clean. So I need like a little pinch of oil inside of my inside my hair to kind of flatten it a little bit. And then another thing I want to mention is actually from Lush. So this is the container. You buy this separately. And I've used it, so let's just be real. So I love their massage bars. I love this one in particular. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it down below though. I love to grab them while I'm sitting there. Like I have them above my bath, and I'll just grab it and I massage like all around my shoulders and my neck, and it's just so soothing and it smells so good and it just feels amazing, especially if you buy the ones with the little almost like little beads kind of on it. It just feels so good, and they smell amazing, and they make my skin feel amazing, and I love them so much. Be careful because they will melt. And I mean, it doesn't even have to be that hot for it to melt outside, and it will melt sometimes in your bathroom, so you should invest in a little container, or I'm sure you can find a little container to keep it in, because when it melts, I'm totally cool with it because it melts back into the shape, and then I'll just kind of like grab a chunk or something. But I'm a big fan of it, and it's so moisturizing. I have it all over my hands now. And then one more thing, oh, 2 more things. So I've been mentioning this on Periscope a lot because I Periscope when I'm in the parent pickup line. So if you don't follow me there, feel free, because I do it pretty often. I do it. So I picked these up the other day while I was at Target, again with Ashley, and she was like, oh, you have to smell these. They smell so amazing, right? And these are actually for curly hair, but she's right, they smell so good. So I bought them for the kids, and my kids take their own showers usually, and I noticed they weren't really able to manage shampoo and conditioner bottles, so I got them these like little travel size squeezy ones. They're like super gentle, like silicone, and so I just refill shampoo and conditioner as needed, and they know which color is which. So I was like, well, I'm out of shampoo and conditioner, let me throw this in my shower until I'm able to go out and buy myself some. And I used it and I was like, oh, it smells so good. And then I started letting my hair air dry, and my hair dries beautifully. I have done videos now with air dried hair, and I have never done that in my life before because I never liked how it dried. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm so obsessed with it because it cuts out any sort of heat that I might need to put on it day one. Although sometimes I do still like to blow dry it because it gives it like a flippy kind of look. And I know some of you hate Pantene and you hate these like regular shampoo and conditioner things, and you're gonna tell me that it's gonna give me cancer, you know, I'm gonna be dead by a shampoo or whatever, but they're like $5. And I don't like spending a crap ton of money on my shampoo and conditioner. And I don't like smelling like fucking herbs and spices and stuff and all the weird shit. I don't like it. So I really like these. They smell really good. They do amazing things to my hair. I have super healthy hair. I have always worn and used like drugstore kind of shampoo and conditioner. My hair is incredibly healthy. If you could come and touch it, you would see that. And even though I constantly colored it recently, it's still super duper healthy. So I'm a huge fan, and I never even told you what it was called. It's the Curl Perfection Frizz Calming Complex Moisturizing Conditioner and Moisturizing Shampoo by Pantene Pro V. So it is for all day defined curls. I don't have curls, but still works perfectly in my straight fine hair. The last thing I'm gonna show you is the Degree Motion Sense Dry Spray. I always use Degree Motion Sense. Well, I always use Degree. I don't necessarily love the Motion Sense, but I always use it in shower clean. It smells like baby powder basically, and it just feels so good. This is the spray deodorant. I've just been loving it. I just love the way my deodorant smells. I've been loving it recently, and so I thought I would mention it to you because I've been wondering for a really long time, like, dude, you know, spray deodorants really work well. It is a little moist when you first apply it, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should try that Dove one that I was talking about, how like it doesn't leave you moist or sticky or anything. Sometimes you want to be moist and sticky, but not in your pits necessarily. So you should give it a try. If you've been curious about it, I have enjoyed it. So those are my favorites for the month of October and September and August, basically. I've been loving them for a few months here, and that's it though. That's all I have to say. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see any more favorites or what kind of other videos you would like to see, and that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.